Last a few days, Snoop Dogg's former backup dancer has refiled a sexual assault case against the rapper after it was originally dismissed in April. The lawsuit accuses Snoop Dogg of sexually assaulting a backup dancer who previously worked for Snoop Dogg in 2013 in Anaheim, California. Same as R. Kelly, celebrities are always subjected to such allegations. Let's take a look at some of the most interesting facts about Snoop Dogg. Calvin Cortez Broadus Jr., professionally known as Snoop Dogg. Famous American actor, rapper, producer, and football coach, and also media personality. This 50-year-old man, grown to become one of the most impactful artists, not just in America, but also in the whole worldwide. Out of all the rappers who have existed since the 1980s, Snoop Dogg is definitely amongst not only the most talented, but the most successful too. Snoop Dogg, who was born in California, 1971, to a Vietnam War veteran who left the family only 3 months after Snoop Dogg's birth, and thus Snoop was named after his stepfather, Calvin Cortez Broadus Sr. Snoop was the second of his mother's 3 sons. In this video, we'll present unbelievable facts you didn't know about Snoop Dogg. Keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to be in touch for more future videos. No one knows who is Calvin Cortez Broadus Jr., but Snoop Dogg is the world's famous name of the singer. But how exactly did he end up with this name? Well, his parents had nicknamed him Snoopy when he was young because of his love and likeness of the cartoon character Snoopy in the comic strip Peanuts. Snoop Dogg is a smart man. He is said to be among the most intelligent rappers worldwide. What if I said to you that the average IQ level usually ranges from 85 to 115, and only a small percentage of people have IQ levels above 130? Snoop Dogg achieved an IQ of 147. He would undoubtedly be seen as a genius in his acting, music, and business careers. One of the strangest facts you've never heard before, Snoop Dogg has 3 different ancestries, and this is a rare case. Snoop's ancestry test results was revealed in 2010 by George Lopez. The DNA test results showed that Snoop Dogg was 71% African, 23% Native American, and 6% European. Another interesting fact is Snoop's romantic life. He married his high school girlfriend, Shantae Taylor, in 1997. They divorced in 2004 after some cheating allegations of Snoop Dogg cheating on Taylor with a model called Selena Powell. Later in 2008, they reunited and renewed their wedding vows. Snoop Dogg explained that he fell in love with his wife and his 4 kids. He admitted that he had made a mistake and promised to get everything right. Snoop Dogg is a grandfather. He has 4 children, 3 of them from his wife Shantae. They are respectively Cord, born in 1994, Cordell, born in 1997, and daughter Corey, born in 1999. And the 4th is Julian Corey Broadus, born in 1998, from a relationship with Lori Holman. Snoop became a grandfather in 2015 when Cord had a son with his girlfriend, Jessica Kaiser. Who is Lori Holman? Before all the fame and fortune, Snoop Dogg was going steady with another lady named Lori Holman in high school. They were so close that the lady probably saw a future for them, but all that illusion was shattered when the rapper left her. Holman later gave birth to the couple's son, named Julian Corey Broadus, in 1998. Some reports have it that Snoop Dogg only found out about the existence of his son about a decade after he was born and demanded a DNA test to confirm paternity. Snoop Dogg is one of the wealthiest and most successful rappers to come out of the 1990s rap scene, and one of the few still recording today. As of this writing, Snoop Dogg has a net worth of $160 million. His music career began in 1992 when he was discovered by Dr. Dre. When he started only as an artist, Snoop released several classic songs and albums under the Death Row Records umbrella without even imagining he would own the company 30 years later. After his biggest investment on it, Snoop became the majority owner of Death Row Records, a legendary label that has produced some of the most important rap and hip-hop records in music history. In 2012, Snoop Dogg traveled to Jamaica and was converted to Rastafarianism, which is the popular religion in Jamaica and other reggae-loving regions in the world. He even declared changing his name to Snoop Lion and has released various songs in his album, Reincarnated. The album highlighted his journey from rap to the reggae industry and the new name, Snoop Lion. He was a piano player in church. This is arguably one of the most interesting facts about Snoop Dogg. Being a popular secular rapper and reggae singer, it would be unlikely that he was once passionate about playing piano in the church. Snoop Dogg is a heavy smoker, but he quits smoking whenever he goes coaching football, usually around 3 months a year. In 2015, he went back to being called Snoop Dogg and released Bush. In 2018, Snoop announced that he was a born-again Christian and released his first gospel album, Bible of Love. He released his 17th solo album, I Wanna Thank Me, in 2019. Believe it or not, Snoop Dogg has many celebrities in Hollywood that he calls his cousins, like Brandy, Ray J, Daz Dillinger, Eric Dwayne, and Sasha Banks. In addition to his music, Snoop has directed several adult films under pseudonyms Michael J. Corleone and Snoop Scorsese, and has appeared on television and in films, both as himself and in fictional roles. Snoop Dogg has infamous murder charges. During the summer 1993, Snoop Dogg and his bodyguard, McKinley Lee, were arrested and charged with an assault conspiracy, which led to the death of Philip Wolder Merriam at Palms Park. After some hours of deliberation, they were acquitted of first- and second-degree murder charges for the shooting incident. Snoop Dogg might be internationally famous and very loaded, but he worked so hard to get to where he is that he hasn't taken a vacation with his family in 30 years. Or so he says. Snoop Dogg has recently canceled all his concerts outside the US, and it looks like the famous rapper might have been in dire need of a vacation. So, he treated himself and his entire family to a well-deserved holiday. According to his social media, the Broaddus family took off to Bora Bora, Tahiti, where they enjoyed the unique, exotic landscapes. Snoop Dogg is in his way to become a billionaire with his startup investments. One of them is now valued at $30 billion plus. Here are some of his investment greatest hits. His VC firm, Casa Verde, founded in 2015, was one of the first to focus on the cannabis industry. Snoop Dogg also invested in Reddit way back in 2014. He is also in the crypto space, having launched his own NFT with a collection called The Journey with the Dog, where one of his pieces sold for more than $100,000. He also invested in the Swedish unicorn, Klarna, which is a buy now, pay later service. Snoop Dogg was also early into Robinhood, which makes stock trading easy for everyone. Thank you for watching. Please share your opinion about this topic. See you soon.